Hey guys, happy Thursday. I hope you are having a really good one. Mine's been quite a nice morning. I have been to the gym, I've gone for a walk, and had like a nice healthy breakfast. So it's been, and also worked. So been training people as well. But I thought I would just have a chat to everyone about 5 tips to help you get out of burnout. This is such a common thing these days, and I think especially since we had the lockdowns throughout COVID, we're just so much more available now, and people are just struggling to, I suppose, set boundaries and limitations. So first of all, let's just talk about some signs of burnout. So one, which is probably a very obvious one, is you're just feeling exhausted all the time. 2, you might be feeling a bit cynical and negative, whereas normally you might be more of a positive person. 3, you're just like lacking focus, like you're struggling to like sit down and focus. 4, you may not want to be socializing anymore. You're feeling a bit on the reserve side. And there's many more symptoms, but I actually know what it's like. I was really burnt out towards the end of the lockdown. I was like super busy, and whilst I was still training at the gym and eating well, I wasn't actually applying all this other self-care tactics, which I'm actually going to talk to you about now. So one, I still want you to move every day. I want you to exercise every day. That can be like at the gym, it can be dancing, it can be anything. It can be just walking. Just every day we want to be including some sort of movement. 2, eat whole foods. It's just so unbelievably important to be eating non-processed foods 90% of the time. Of course, we can have a few treats, but all this processed food makes us feel foggy in the head and essentially makes us feel like crap. 3, make sure that you are quietening your mind. So this was the thing that I was not doing. Okay, so I was busy working, like had lots of clients, was making lots of money, but I just was not giving myself any quiet time. So there's different ways of doing this. So we can meditate, or we can like go for a walk, a meditational walk or a gratitude walk. We can just listen to some music. We can just get out in nature. There are just so many ways that we can quieten our mind. And this doesn't have to be for a huge amount of time. It can just be for 15 minutes. But we want to make sure that we are having that quiet time every single day. 4 is rest. We need to make sure that we are resting. A lot of us are working like full time, and then it comes to the weekend and then we've got like a million things on. So it's about having some rest days. I know for myself, like if I have like sometimes we have weekends on where there are so many things on. There might be birthdays and kid things and what have you, and it's almost impossible to have any rest. But my recommendation is, where you can, try to at least have one day where you don't have any social events on, because this is at least going to give you like a bit of a rest day. So whether you're like just going to spend it with your family or maybe you're by yourself, but make sure that you do have that rest time. And 5, set boundaries. We cannot do any of these things if we are not setting boundaries. So we need to make sure that we are telling people what we're doing. We have to say no to our boss at times. We have to say no to our friends and family. And this is all about the self-care. And this is to help us get out of that burnout, or stop us from going into burnout. So these are just 5 tips for today. Now, I am going to actually be running a workshop, which is going to help you really break free from burnout. And I'm so passionate about that. And I would love to see lots of people at the workshop. I'm going to be running it on Saturday, the 2nd of September. I believe that is the date. And I would love to see you there. So either comment below or DM me and I'll send you the link. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. See ya.